What's up, YouTube? Ryan back today with another Minor League Monday. Today we're talking about a player who's probably top 5 fastest players in the minor leagues. And honestly, we might be throwing him in the conversation for top 5 overall prospects here very soon. Let's do it. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. The player we're talking about today is Corbin Carroll from the Arizona Diamondbacks. Yes, I know I did Jordan Lawler last time, another Dbacks player, and I'm a Dbacks fan. I'm not trying to be biased. Honestly, I don't like making these videos on Diamondbacks prospects. I don't want to jinx anything, but I have to make this video. Corbin Carroll is just killing it in the minor leagues right now. Absolutely just doing things I did not expect him to do. For me, Corbin Carroll, he's a fast leadoff guy, right? Maybe like a 700, 800 OPS guy. Going to steal a lot of bases, hit a lot of singles. Corbin Carroll is hitting for power. He's doing it all. He's got 1,000 OPS right now in Double-A. Corbin Carroll, he is currently the 19th overall prospect in the minor leagues, and he's the number 2 prospect in the Diamondbacks organization. All right, let's jump into Corbin Carroll a little bit here. So Corbin Carroll, he's 21 years old, 5'10", 165. So he's still a small dude, honestly. Like, I'm surprised he's 165. He definitely looks a little bit bigger than 165, unless he's just a really strong 165, because he hits the ball really hard. So as far as his frame, definitely needs to fill out a little bit. And then as far as 5'10 goes, you know, yes, you'd like to be a little bit taller than that if you want to be like, wow, maybe the best player of all time. But 5'10's fine. 5'10's definitely fine in baseball. He was drafted 16th overall in the 2019 draft from my Diamondbacks. Very happy about that. And honestly, when we drafted him, I personally wasn't very excited because he was a smaller guy. I was like, why would you draft a smaller player in the first round? Like, 16th overall. You should be drafting a guy that's like giant and can carry your organization. Corbin Carroll, he's kind of proven that he can carry an organization. We'll jump into that in just a little bit here. But as far as the scouts grade him, they grade him out really well. 60 hit, so really strong hit tool, good bat to ball skills. 45 power, which I think we're going to see an upgrade the next time this list gets upgraded on that 45 power tool. Run 70. The dude flies. Arm 55, field 60, overall 60 grade. So just a very well-rounded baseball player. And like I said, he's playing up on this power. We'll jump into that here in a second. All right, Corbin Carroll. Let's jump into his stats a little bit here. Very intriguing. Very, very intriguing. So gets drafted 16th overall in the 2019 draft, everyone. Plays a little bit at rookie ball and in low A. So 42 games, combines for a 299 batting average, 409 on base percentage, 896 OPS. He had 2 home runs. He had 7 triples in those 42 games, 9 doubles. He had 46 hits in those 42 games. He stole 18 bases on top of that, walked 29 times in those 42 games. So a very impressive first season back in 2019. So this is where things start to get a little tricky with Corbin Carroll because he's missed a lot of time. So obviously 2020 season didn't happen because of COVID. 2021, Corbin Carroll tore his labrum. So he played 7 games and he was balling out during these 7 games. Honestly, if he didn't get hurt, I think we'd be having a much different conversation with him maybe being like a top 5 prospect right now. Because what he did in those 7 games in 2021 was pretty crazy. 435 batting average, 552 on base percentage, 1465 OPS, and he hit 2 home runs in those 7 games, which I was the most excited about because I was like, I'm not worried about anything about Corbin Carroll's game except for how consistent can his power be as like a high projecting prospect, right? Like power is not everything. I'm fine with Corbin Carroll hits 10 home runs a season if he's going to get on base with 400 on base percentage rate. He's going to be a leadoff hitter, but him showing that power is like, that was good for me. So I was like really bummed when he got hurt. So misses the whole season, rehabs, just really doesn't have a lot of games under his belt, and he gets thrown into Double-A this year in 2022. Over 18 games so far this season, Corbin Carroll's in 347 with a 461 on base percentage, a 1072 OPS, and he has 4 home runs already. Like, that is very impressive to me. On top of that, he has a triple, 5 doubles, 25 hits in those first 18 games. He's stolen 7 bases, only being thrown out once, and he's walked 12 times. Like, this dude is doing a little bit of everything right now. Like, just being a phenomenal baseball player. But it's kind of crazy because, you know, that 45 power tool that the scouts give him, like, I think that's a fair grade because, again, I don't see Corbin Carroll being like this big power bat. But over his last, 25 games, he's hit 6 home runs. That's pretty impressive. Like, based off of that math in a 162 game season, that's like 36 home runs or something. Like, I don't know if he'll ever do that, but he's kind of showing some pop. And that video clip that I did show you all at the start of the video, that was 108 miles an hour off the bat. The dude can hit the ball very hard. So I am very intrigued with Corbin Carroll right now. I am just extremely impressed with what he's doing. There's just not really any flaws in his game right now. So let's jump into his sports cards. Starting to move a little bit. Prices are starting to get a little pricey. All right, so we're just going to go by the eBay sales history here. We'll go through it pretty quick here. So, class of 2019 Bowman at $250. So the insert auto, $40, very affordable. If you just want like a Corbin Carroll Bowman auto, very affordable. 3 base cards, $15. 3 refractors, $60. So his refractor is definitely jumping up right around about $20 a pop. PSA 9 base, only $10 if you're looking for just a cheap graded card. Blue refractor, $100. Again, the refractors have picked up a lot, $21 and $27 there. Which honestly, if you can find in like at that price, you're gonna want to make sure it's a good grade. Like you want to make sure it's a good quality card. Base again, 2 for $15. 1 base, $5. Here comes the autographs now. So the refractor auto just recently sold on 4/30 for $295. This makes me happy because last month at the card show here in Arizona, I actually bought this in a BGS 9/5/10 auto for $375. So seeing this at $295 raw, like that makes me happy. That means maybe I made a good purchase. But other than that, his Bowman Chrome base PSA 10 sold for $100 there. The blue PSA 10 $400. Purple $60 raw. Getting into his sapphire here. So this one's interesting to me. I think this is a fake PSA slab. I think that's why it's so cheap. Yeah, that doesn't look like a PSA slab to me. Just a nice knockoff. So $40 there, not really a big concern. $160 for his refractor and a PSA 10. So again, the refractors have jumped a good amount here. Again, the refractor auto, $317 there, raw. Wow, okay. That's a big jump. That's a big jump. And I think this is a more realistic price for his Bowman Chrome base, because up top it was like $100. These are $50, $50, $60, $50, $60. Like, I think that's a better price there for the base PSA 10. Sky blue there for only $30. I like that. Sapphire jumped as well. This one's about $60. I recently sold one at that show to get the refractor auto for like, I think I only sold it for like $25. And then the last one I'll touch on here is the base auto in the raw form, $250. So it's definitely getting up there. It's starting to become an expensive prospect. So I'll just scroll a little bit for anyone else that wants to check out any of the more recent sales. But yeah, Corbin Carroll, his stuff's moving right now. And honestly, for good reason. He deserves it. He has been balling out right now. But it's cool. Not a lot of Diamondbacks get the respect that other teams get. So I'm pretty pumped right now for this. All right, everyone, that's going to do it for today's Minor League Monday. Corbin Carroll has just been phenomenal in 2022. I'm just hoping he stays healthy because that's been the only thing. He just hasn't played a lot of games. And from, I think it was like 60 professional games, he has shown that he's a complete stud, like an absolute stud. Super excited for Corbin Carroll. Cannot wait for him to be in a Diamondbacks uniform. I think there's zero reason why he shouldn't make his MLB debut towards the end of the year this year. There's no reason with what he's doing right now to why that shouldn't happen. And the D-backs could use some help. Like, they cannot hit. So, yeah. I want to see Alek Thomas up. I want to see Corbin Carroll up as soon as possible. Super excited. That the Diamondbacks farm system is looking great, honestly. As a Diamondbacks fan, I am very excited for the future. I'm really just hoping they can put together some type of little dynasty. I've never seen it in Arizona, but with their farm system right now, they definitely have the pieces to have a good team for a long time, as long as those prospects pan out. I'm super excited. But yes, Corbin Carroll, he's a beast. If you guys like this video, please get a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments what you think of Corbin Carroll. Yay, nay, good, bad. Give me your honest opinions on Corbin Carroll. Thank you all for watching. Have a great rest of your day. See ya.